Oh, what's up? Like Lars and Unfinished hit it first. And there's Dan. How the hell is everybody? Tom, what's going on? Dan is back. Tom, can you tell me what's in that picture? What's in that thumbnail? Nope. Not an LS, Dan. Hi, Colleen. Godzilla, no. Nope. Do you need a hint, Dan? An engine. Thanks. It's a Jeep. I'll give you that. Nope. Nope. Going in the right direction, but no, that's not a 5.2 either. Four nine, nope. Going the wrong direction with that one. 5.7, but what 5.7? Put the picture up again. I can't remember how to do that on my computer, so Hemi, that's right. It's a 5.7 Hemi in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's a good question. I'm not sure exactly what year it is, but that motor I pulled out had two dead holes. And then that used one going back in looks like brand new, although they busted the coils on one side. It's weird that it actually looks like it rolled over on it. I typed 49 before you said higher. Oh, I said you're going in the right direction. I didn't say higher, but after that one I did. Yeah, it was pressure washed for sure, but it I already fired it up before I left, and it sounded really good. So, but this thing, it's so damn. It had so much corrosion in it. And whoever's not on my Facebook, I got to play with my grandbaby Sunday on Mother's Day, but she ended up passing out on me. But this Jeep is so rusty. Every single bolt fought me. No one has the tailpipe. You have suggestions. Uh, I can't give you the answer. You got to work for it. You guys did good. Not seeing the top of the valve covers made it a little more challenging, but that's okay. That's the fun part of it.
He's coming. Here are 5 reasons to buy them.
Oh, so what's everybody got going on today? Oh, sorry. Dan, what did you get into this weekend? It was nice as hell out, so I'm sure you did something.
Best thing I love about y'all.
Come on, go away. I have a 1.3 liter Jeep Renegade with a burnt exhaust valve removing the head next week. Really? What year is that one? What up, Dylan? You cut up a rolled up. I cut a rolled up carpet in half with a Sawzall. I bet that was a task. It probably wouldn't sit still, would it? Hi, Danny. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but I tried cutting up love seat, but throwing the whole thing in the dumpster. Yeah. Can you have these repatted? I don't want to get rid of this damn helmet, and the foam is starting to fall apart. This thing's from 2000. And I'd like to get it repatted, but I don't know if I can. Not sure if that's legal. I don't plan on drag racing with that helmet, but I use that one riding quads and stuff. 23 with 130,000. Holy shit. Bore camera looks like a 1/2-inch hole. Jesus. It was probably a turbo. Ridley fell asleep before you started the live. Thank goodness she's running the fever again. Sadly, I gave her. Yeah, she's probably teething again. Oh wait, you said she had a sinus infection. Yeah. I just showed the picture where she fell asleep on my lap Sunday. Because you're all right, so she's just not happy. Oh, yeah. Yep. I can't believe it. 23 with 130,000. Man, that's a lot of driving. And a 1.3 liter? How freaking small are they going to get? That's 1.3 liter Renegade. And dude, we're starting to talk like lawnmowers, status here. That's a little bitty cubic inch engine. Hell, I think she's definitely Papal's girl when we are there. How my grandbabies are. But I think my V6 Johnson outboard is 1.5 liters. That's crazy. But that's a two-stroke. It's not, gas or turbo. That is a small six. I don't know what size bore it is, but all the Johnson outboards were all like that. This is the GT 150. It's 165 horse. And I think it was 1.5 liter V6. So probably a little bitty 2-inch pistons, but boy, this thing's got some power. I don't know why. Had a good weekend riding coasters at Cedar Point. Heck yeah. I'm going to make it up there eventually. I've still never made it up there. Make them small V8s. Man, it's crazy the motors they got on these damn outboards now. I mean, it's just shy of just put a damn, small block Chevy or LS or, whatever on the back of that bass boat. That's how serious they're getting. They're putting some big outboards on these things. I'll call you in the morning and tell you. Oh. Yeah. I think this one turns wide open throttle. I think it turns it I think it redlines at 55, if I remember right. But on real smooth water, it'll be 65, almost 70 miles an hour. I can hit 55 in no time. Gage is playing this game and he keeps dying, so he's calling. That's funny. 5,500 sounds like yeah. I'm pretty sure it redlines at 55. I have to look again at my TAC, but I think that's where the okay. So the throttle doesn't allow it to go above 55. I'm not sure what the actual red line of the engine is. Let's see. Johnson GT 150 RPM 6,000. So they limit it to 5,000 ish, but red line is 6,000 RPM. Looks like they limit it to about 5,200. I think my limit is about 55. And then Buick 215s would probably make a decent little marine. Oh, probably. I'll talk to you in the morning. Okay, love you. Good night. I just put my laundry in too. I'm doing good so far. I'll be happier after getting my first pass. Tingles out the way, yeah. Dude, so I've made a couple rips on the street, probably a quarter mile, but the last time I went down the track was in my truck. My car, my Camaro, I've not been down the track for a long time. So I totally get that. And these guys are taking it 5,800. Throttle stops are normally, they said, normally at 5,200. My TAC is showing 5,500, like, no, 54 and some change. I want to see what my 3 valve will do. Do it, man. Oh, I know I've been messing with the wiring harness in the Camaro. Um, so, and my alternator bulb blew in my cluster, so that's why the alternator quit charging. So I'm gonna pull the dash or the cluster back out of it, fix all that stuff. You get that truck. So we had a guy come out and put it on a scope, and he's seeing the same thing I am. He was out there for like 3 hours trying to figure out why the PCM is disabling um, that injector. Don't know why. So um, he's supposed to be talking to somebody else and seeing about using one of their tools to see what it's doing. So we'll see. My last video shows 25 ran with 13 miles. Power seat and up and airbag light on. Union workers. So was the harness unplugged for the seat? For the present system and all that jazz hooked up in the seat? Come on, go away. Stop it. Smoking pot, drinking quarts of beer on their lunch breaks. I thought you were really going somewhere with that, Dan. I started getting jealous. Ground wire under center console, not tight. Oh, fantastic. Okay. I learned a new pew pew phrase today. He passed because of high speed. High speed lead poisoning. Heck yeah. I like that. You ever see that video where they busted the Chrysler plant workers about partying on their lunch break? I want to say yes. I think I remember hearing something about that. I mean, there were so many people at the truck plant that Jason and James had always told me about that they'd go out to their car at lunch and drink their lunch and then come back in. And no one ever said a word about it. It's, yeah. There was a kid that worked with me at AAA that came back stoned out of his mind. And by their rules or whatever you want to call it, we weren't allowed to call him out and, point the finger at him. It was illegal. They could sue us and this and that and everything else. And I'm like, cool. So I clocked out. He clocked out. I went and had a talk with him. So we were not on shop time. And I told him, I knew he was messed up. If, he got hurt or hurt one of us in the process of this happening on the job site, but, I'd be wearing bracelets by the end of the day because I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm not cool with that. And he didn't come back to work the next day. I'd drink at work if I wasn't a driver. Can't drink on landscape detail anymore because I have to drive a truck, right? Why risk it? Wait till you get home. It's not much longer. I think I told you guys this is the same kid that stole someone's medals from like Vietnam or something, and I was able to return them back to him. I'm here but needing my dinner, a shower, and order. Also, cool. How you doing, Ron? Good to see you. Back in '87, I found beer bottle inside a rear door of the new Jeep. That's funny. I have found flashlights, screwdrivers, all kinds of things like that from other mechanics. I was working on a van and found this OTF Tiger Tech. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that. I crack open my beer once I get into cul-de-sac. Dude, that's cool. I don't care. When I worked at Midas in the 80s, a local Ford truck sold in a beer. Oh, nice. Why is this thing not working? Come on. I found a simple lighter under the seat of my old Mercury Topaz. God, Mercury Topaz. Wow. And an Orange County Choppers bottle opener. Cool. Yeah, working for that used car lot. I found a lot of cool shit. But the one thing I never ever found was a gun. I found everything else. And I mean everything else. Never found a gun. Found knives, money, hundreds of dollars. Computers, tools, pot. Oh yeah, everything. I have a bottle opener shaped like a connecting rod. Oh yeah, I like it. I found pot, cocaine. I mean, whenever we found things like that in one of the cars that came from the auction, just to cover our asses, we always called the sheriff and they came in and bagged it and tagged it so that we were all in the clear. But I found a wad of money up inside of a dash once. I found a wad of money under a seat, drugs under a seat. Yeah, needles, pipes, all kinds of stuff. I have the ultimate story, Ron says. Knew a girl that lived in Bradford, PA, across from the Zippo plant. Nothing like the glow of Zippo neon shining through the attic window. Having our fun. Nice. Hell yeah. And that would be off camera. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what the. So I think we found like half a key down inside like a spare tire hole or a little compartment over by the quarter panel on the queen mattress too. I didn't know what it was at first. Well, I smelled it. I'm like, that was stupid. So I called the sheriff and told him, I was like, it's used car lot, blah, blah, blah. Came from the auction. We were clearing everything out. We always put the spare tire tools back and make sure everything's operational. And every aftermarket, everything came off of those cars and went back to 100% stock. So if there were speakers or wires or anything in the trunk that didn't belong, it all had to come out. Well, this led me to that little area to where I found that half key. And so I told the cop, and I'm like, dude, don't test me because I touched it. I don't do it, but I touched it. And I told him I smelled it. And he said, what does it smell like? And I said, it smelled like energy. So they had to take my fingerprints and all this other crap. But I was like, dude, I got no history. I've never done it. Well, hell yeah. I mean, that's cool, dude. That's not a big deal. I'm okay with it. You know how we like to tell stories and talk about it? We just won't go into more detail. But yeah, that was a fun trip. And I think what was even worse was I think I had my concealed carry then too, and my gun was in my toolbox, so things really could have went south. I have 10 broken Zippos I need to send them in, but I don't smoke anymore. So what? Send them in. They're collector's items. I've got a bunch over here. I don't smoke either. I haven't smoked in over 4 years. But I still like looking at my Zippos. I still got an original old Marlboro Zippo from the old what the hell? You collected all the Marlboro points. You look at a picture of the bottle opener. What the heck was that called? Where you collected all the points and you could buy all that stuff. I still have, Marlboro Miles. That's it. I've got the two-hand or two-way radios, ashtrays, and the Zippo. I never got the jean jacket. 5 months. Dude, that's still an accomplishment. That's badass. I still every once in a while get a um, I smell one sometimes and mm, but other times I smell it, it smells like a dirty ass ashtray. So I still crave it sometimes. Holy shit, that's cool. That's neat as hell. I want one. Mm. Cigarettes smell good outside from a distance, but that's about it. Yeah. So our we have a guy that comes in early every day, and he sweeps and mops and takes trash out and all that stuff. And we still sweep and mop throughout the day depending on what happens. Like this Jeep, when I was done putting the engine in, I lifted it up and I mopped underneath it because I don't like tracking antifreeze and oil and power steering fluid all over the place. It drives me batshit crazy. Um, but he'll come in and he'll probably mop again. Okay, but um, that's just what he does, and he'll sit there and smoke sometimes. And sometimes I have to tell him, like, dude, you got to take that outside. It stinks. But there's other days I'll stand right beside him and go, but that's it. That's all I need. I still every once in a while I'll smoke a little cigar, one of them little bitty ones, not a Swisser Sweets or Black and Mild. It's a I can't remember who makes it. But they're called Mary Janes. It's like the old cigars that Clint Eastwood would smoke. Those little suckers are good. But again, every once in a while, not all the time. Bubblers. That sounds familiar. Buglers or something like that. My co-group was smoking years ago. All it says, time for a smoke break. He catches whiff. Yep. And again, there's times like when it was really damn nice the other day. Actually, it was Saturday and Sunday. We were driving somewhere, windows down, sunroof open, just cruising, and I caught the whiff of a cigarette. I'm like, Ugh, that's all I needed. I don't want to go buy any cigarettes. I do not. But it was nice to smell it. Kind of like the whole vape thing. I tried it for, I don't know, a couple weeks. That's all it took for me. Well, I got to take some gas to the Camaro for the weekend. We got to, what? Something's going on this weekend. What is it? But I ran out of gas. Pull my calendar up. Monday. Nothing for Monday. Okay. Hmm. So the 26th is Memorial Day. So, yeah. I'm going to get some gas for the car and go up there and play with it this weekend. I need to remember to take this laptop with me because the one at work sucks. This one I can, do a quick live stream while I'm messing around with it. Dan, is that Bugler? Is that how that's pronounced? Those little cigars? I think that's what that is. Because I think Dad smoked those also. They were in the little, were they in the little metal tins or something? You'll make me look it up now. Rolling tobacco. What didn't they make? That's what it was. What's up, bro? I remember the little cigarette rolling machine that was a Bugler. That's what it was. This little metal cigarette rolling machine. I can't remember whose it was. What's up, Mohawk? Listening while you what? Didn't use a machine, but mine looked machine rolled. Nice. Yeah, before I quit, I was actually eating supper. I gotcha. um, I me and my girlfriend were making our own cigarettes, and we bought the cigarette tubes, the tobacco, and I bought one of the electric machines that would do the cigarettes. And man, I'm telling you what, I mean, it normally take her a couple minutes to do one cigarette. This electric one, boy, you could get a whole pack done in like 5 minutes. So I started smoking those for a little while, and it I didn't like it. You guys got any plans for the weekend? I think it's supposed to be pretty nice. So if I go live, uh, there might be somebody. Whoo! I said I wasn't going to do that, and there it went. Damn it, Bobby. You jinxed me. Damn, it's supposed to be gorgeous this weekend. Wow. Might have to go fishing in the morning and then work on the Camaro later. Mm. Working on half pint. Heck yeah. Camping at Indian Lake. It's supposed to rain Friday. You'll be at Cedar Point. Hopefully it doesn't rain too bad for you, bro. It supposed to rain a little bit Friday night. I know last time I went to Indian Lake after it rained really damn hard and the water was really high. I think it flooded part of the campground down towards the end where we were at. And dude, I caught 29 catfish that day. It was insane. I was like, no sooner did I throw everything back in the water, I was pulling one back in. You get bored because of not fishing. I got bored because I was catching too many. I mean, it wasn't even a challenge anymore. Hi, Marissa. Indy 500 week after that. Oh, damn. That's going to be fun. Never been to Indian Lake, really? Wow. I thought everybody's been to Indian Lake. We are sold out tonight. Whatever my step goal for the day, and it's not even the end of my shift. Wow. What's going on to sell out? Weren't outdoorsy. The way we did everything. Oh, get Hamvention. Go figure. I looked into taking my camper to Lake St. Mary's, and since I priced everything, it was anywhere from 12 to $1,600 a year. That gets you your camper spot, electric power, sewerage, all that fun shit, and a boat dock. It's gone up to $2,800 since I priced it last year. I'm like, that's nuts. Let's go. Yeah. Old Mac, what's up? Squaw Lake before it renamed. Does that count? Oh, happy. So, what was that? Was that Indian Lake? Historical Society meeting? Was that any fun? IHRA bought Killcare. It will not change. It has been Killcare since it opened. It'll stay that way. They bought it because of the name. I don't know why the hell would they get rid of the name. The name's going to stay the same. Yeah, that's what I figured. Four, two, Once a month meeting every month. Okay. Yeah, it's been in the they've talked about it the last couple of years about buying it. I think they bought it before the beginning of the season. No one said anything until recently. Damn it. Rah! Okay, I stopped doing that. Have you made any more progress on the Mustang, Jason? It was just finalized. I get trade bought 5 tracks in Ohio, Michigan. Okay. Too busy. Oh, it sucks. It's nice. Pictures. Dylan? Just got in. Oh, damn, dude. I got that motor put in that Jeep or pulled yesterday and then put in today and started. But I didn't come home till it was like almost 7 o'clock yesterday because I stayed late working on the Camaro. It's still Squaw Lake. It's Big Lake. Yuma, Arizona. Wow. A record month? Hell yeah. Hey, Lauren, what's happening? All right, Colleen, take it easy. Have a good night. Thanks for the picture, though. That was cool. Jason, did you get to see the picture of that bottle opener? Jesus, where'd it go? That's a cool bottle opener. That's Colleen's. Lauren just finished work. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Man, I forgot to grab some freaking wood from the shop. Oh well. I think everybody had that round plug gapper on their keychain. I have one somewhere. I don't even know where in the heck it is now. Because I had one on mine forever. I guess when you open a bottle, you can say the engine has a glass pack. Bro, who do we know that's got some muscle? I'm gonna have to get some help moving that gigantic piece of glass. And I don't know who the hell to call. You know, all of our buddies are all broke down like we are. They're not going to be able to handle that big hunk of glass. That thing's every bit of 200 pounds or plus. Lost all my muscle the last 7 years. Yeah, that's the way my dad did too. He's got certain muscles he still uses, you know, going to work every day, but fun thing watching drunks try to open a twist off the bottle opener. Find someone. No, we haven't. It's going round and round with permits and everything else. It's getting stupid. My ramp door cable broke. Oh shit. That sucks. It's all right, Don. How goes it, man? Yeah, I know, Lauren. It is what it is. It's all good. That is what you get trying to drive a tank up the ramp. Yeah, we had a truck dropped off. Oh yeah, Jason, as the truck that was the guy that lived across the street from AAA. His truck was towed in, as you called the bro dozer. Um, tow truck driver backed up to the drive-on ramp rack, put the bed down on the ramps of the drive-on rack. Brand new rack. I mean, it's what, 3.5 months old. Um, we're rolling the truck down off the ramp onto the roll on or onto the rack. He bust the nylon rollers on the ramps because he pushed down so hard on it with the bed of the rollback. Luckily, they were only $27, but still, it sucked. But he threw a drive shaft out of that truck, and when we get it back on the ramp or on the rack, I'm going to make a short of that one too, because man, it mangled that yoke bad. Don, you get to work on the on your car much? making more progress. So, and we talked about that, but it's only $27. We said to hell with it. The guy that brought the truck, he's not even from around here. Jesus. It takes a second to throw them on. We're not really concerned about it. We're just going to make sure they do not put the ramp on the bed on the ramps anymore. What's up, Don?
This is quicker than texting.
Oh, yeah. You know
You
what
said
went
about-
wrong today? What's that?
Who what?
You
Is that
put on
correct?
there. No.
Oh, what we went, or we know what went wrong today. That's when he jammed up the roll on or the rack.
Oh, yeah. That was yesterday, but yes.
Okay, yesterday.
It was
Yeah.
so stupid. I never would have thought it would have happened. But that wheel exploded and that ramp hit on the concrete and made it sound like an explosion.
Huh. Guess he taxed it a little too much, huh?
Yeah. So we ordered a whole new set, and we're going to have a few spares.
Well, that's nice to have. You're a hoarder.
Well, we got spare bushings and nylon slides and guides and
No,
stuff,
I get it. I get it. That's something you can maybe
but
need.
it didn't come with any spare rollers.
Well,
So we have some now.
right.
It's going to go in the box with all the other parts over by the other shit. Hopefully, it doesn't get lost.
May never get used, but hope they don't get lost.
True.
I know. I know how that works. Oh yeah, I'm going to use it someday. Well, you'd asked about getting anything done with the car. Not really. The rain's been sucking. It rained all day. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Till late.
Brian, what the hell?
Oh, Brian.
It's not hoarding if you have cool shit. I like his train of thought right there.
Yeah, he does have a point. But I'm planning on this motor should be going together May, June. I don't know. I'm taking it to the assembly plant at the end of the month. Weekend after Memorial Day, we're going to Ohio. They have a friend of my uncle. It's Marty's Hot Rod Garage. Check him out. It's like he's got a lot of cool shit, man.
Where's
And
it at?
he's part of the family. He's like, oh, I don't want to build it for you. I want to help you put it together. It's like brilliant. I kind of like to know myself. I've never degree to cam,
Where's he at?
He's about 15 minutes from my uncle in Elyria, Ohio. My uncle Sonny, who I bought the car off of, he sold Marty his first car. It was a 68 Charger. It was for $300. This was years ago.
Right. Back when you could buy a car for $300.
That's back when they were a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
But Come on, cat. But he knows a trick or two. He knows more than I do. If you check out his channel, he's got a wheel stander, Hemi Express. So I don't know what year D100, with a blown 440, it throws the sparks all the way down the
Yeah, wheel stand.
Yeah. That used to be his thing. He was, just bring in the crowd.
Heck yeah.
He's got a 65 Belvedere. He's never took a lap in it yet. But as soon as he does, he's like, I know they're going to tell me to put a cage in it. It's got 428 Hemi in it and, 2 nice nitrous bottles. And he don't fuck around. Grocery getter, 65 Cornet wagon. Beautiful car.
Mm.
I was trying to get him to come to No Name. He's busy this year, but he's like, let me know what next year brings. It's like, if I get this motor together, it means I'm going to need a rear end. Yeah, babe.
That it does.
Yes, Dan,
Did you
got a
look
haircut.
to see what is there another car you can use that's got an 8 3/4?
Do I?
Yeah. No, is there another car that's the same or similar that you can get an 8 3/4 out of?
No, I was thinking a step up is a XJ Jeep rear end. It's an 8 1/4. But saying what's under it now hasn't blown up yet, so I got to give it the benefit of the doubt.
Knock on wood.
Knock on
Right
wood.
in front of you.
It's such a tall
funny,
gear. Yeah. The trim.
That's wood.
Yeah, it's not.
Ah, Wendy.
Hi.
But how it works. As long as you don't shock load it, you should be good.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's another car out there that has an 8 3/4 Chrysler that'll do
Oh,
it
I'm
right.
sure there is. Actually, I'm horting 2 8 3/4 axles out back here, housings.
Yeah.
One's
One's
a
under the carport I asked.
yeah. One's drum to drum, the other's just a housing. It's like $50. It's like for an early 70s B body.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I just $50.
But it's cool to have.
Well, somebody might need it. I mean, I could sell it for 75 and make profit. So,
Right.
and if somebody needed it, I'd be doing them a favor at 75.
Well, I'm
But
sure
I don't
someone
know.
here or somewhere in your, area that knows if there's another body that would fit underneath it as far as diff goes. That way you don't have to spend a shit ton of money with rebuilding it.
Right.
'Cause my 8 1/2 that's under my car, those things can be tortured. So I don't
That's
have to
what
worry about that.
Makes me wonder why I haven't blowed mine out already. I hammered the piss out of that thing in the last 10
Uncle
years.
Sonny probably has it all welded in there somewhere.
Wow, you can't weld in a rear end.
You never know what he does.
Well, you can, but it's usually
You don't know what he can do. He can rig anything.
wow. That's when backyard was a thing. Back then, it was a torch and a hammer.
Yeah.
I was saying, when I pull this motor out, I'm curious what that K member is going to look like. It's probably going to need some cleaning up and a little reinforcing. I think it's still the 6-cylinder K member under there with a big block. So
I don't think you can do that. I think you
Well.
have to put the big block K member in.
I don't know. Sam, we're going to have to see. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all black under there. It's hard to, and I don't know a lot of the differences for whatever, but it wouldn't surprise me if he just cut out for the oil or the oil pan and, welded in his own mounts.
Yeah, I can't remember what the difference was between the two, but I thought you almost had to put the big block K member in.
Well, that's only if you have one.
True.
No, I'm saying that.
Cylinder K member. So what's the difference, Mohawk?
So depends on if the sump's up front or in back. I know he whacked a bunch out of this.
Yeah.
I know it's going to need cleaned up and a few plates for strength, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping the motor mounts are still functional. If not, I might have to replicate them. It's kind of hard to tell under there. Everything's stuffed in there, so engine mounts converted.
That's cool, but I've never messed with enough Mopars to know the difference between the K members and all the bodies and everything else.
Been a 10-year venture for me. And saying it with No Name Nationals, I
A
would.
lot of damn money.
Wow, that's why I went back to work, was for car parts. Remember, taxes and car parts.
It's a better habit to have than doing drugs or anything else. So, or gambling.
Right. Yeah, but at least with the car, I got receipts.
Yeah, they're all at the bank.
Your peanut gallery's hitting it tonight.
Oh, how's the cat doing after the haircut? Oh, she took it.
Rounds are smaller on the 6.
They didn't see her. She's here.
Huh?
They didn't see her. You
Okay.
didn't have her up there.
Actually, I don't
Right
see her.
there.
I scared you.
Did you scare Papo?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Say hi, Dalton.
Oh, get away from me.
Hey, Mohawk, them torsion rods, does it have a color code on it?
Look, there's a kitty.
Yeah.
Just put it down.
You got shaved.
Any other time? Oh yeah, she didn't have a choice.
Why? Because I went and got her. She ain't happy with me.
Say hi,
No, when
Wendy.
Wendy,
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
come over here.
Marissa was on here. I'm not sure if she is now, but she was at work too. I'm not sure if she.
Don't pull on that, Boogie.
Don't
Yeah.
either.
Come on, Boogie. So Papa Nana, give loves.
Good night.
Love you.
Jack, did
I
you
love-
run out to
Tell
No.
them night night.
Night night.
Night
Night,
night.
night.
Sleep tight.
Love you.
Love you.
I love that age.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before you know it, it's over.
Yeah. Look, my oldest granddaughter. They'll be 16.
Yeah. Youngest? How old's Addie?
How old, Daddy? Twins are 15. Addie will be. They're like 18 months apart.
Be-
Addie's probably going to be 14. William will be 14. And the twins will be 16.
All right.
Yeah, I think I had more fun when they were like 8 and 10.
Now, each age spectrum has its own appeals. But the innocence of that age is just
Dude, as teenage girls, oh my
no,
God.
no. That's wife's department.
I had
My
to deal with
daughter-
it when I was raising them on my own.
I remember
My daughter has 3 girls. They're teenagers. And her boyfriend has a boy. He's a teenager. She has the twins that are the same age, and then her daughter and her boyfriend's son are the same age. So she has 4 teenagers in that house.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
I had 4 teenage girls in the house at the same time.
Well, I didn't have to worry about it because the wife took care of the discipline pretty much.
Yeah, well,
My daughter, remember one time my daughter, she skipped school and the wife found out about it.
right.
She cleaned my attic for 8 hours.
She cleaned the attic. Plus, I made her change the oil in her damn car. I went out, marked the oil thingy, and I made her change it. And she was pregnant. I made her do it too. She owed me 8 hours of school that she skipped. You don't skip school.
0 fucks given. Oh, she was throwing shit out the attic window. I had a pile to clean up.
No, your truck was over here.
Yeah, but you can't hit the back every
Well,
time.
She was throwing shit out of the attic. Man, you could have lived in that attic. It was like an apartment up there by the time she was done.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of room. Well, anyway, 9:45. I should be in bed by now, but I'm not.
Yeah, my laundry's in. I'm gonna put it in the dryer. When I'm done here, I'm gonna put that in the dryer and get in the shower, and then everything will be done.
I already did the shower. I put on
Well,
I
some.
did my laundry last night, but I got it folded.
Yeah, I was going to fold it, but I run out of time.
It's over there.
Yes, it's the towels on.
But I
top,
did get
so-
my shirts out
I did do the.
and your pants.
Yeah,
Dan, I got caught one time. I probably skipped 10 or more times, but I got caught once. I
I
never
took the belt
heard
out of your
the
pants and washed them too.
took the what?
The belt out of your pants and washed them too.
The belt?
The ones you wore to work yesterday?
Oh, them pants. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I washed them. You weren't wearing them again.
wasted.
You doing laundry again tonight?
No, you can wear them Thursday. You don't have to wear the same color.
I get it. Well, anyway,
Danny
Did you ever
Boy
skip
said-
school, Don?
say again.
Did you ever skip school?
No, it wasn't beneficial. All my friends were in school, and we lived so far out and away that
I did.
nothing to do.
I
school
skipped a
when
couple
you were-
times and went to watch Jason work.
Went to watch
He's
him
like,
work.
Jason's like,
You know, you-
what the hell are you doing here?
I skipped school that day, and I wrote my own excuse inside my mom's name.
yeah, you can do that back then.
Yeah, you sure as shit can't do that now. They call the fucking feds on you. Go check and make sure his mom did this.
Talking about the prom, my mom never knew. My mom went to the grave with that shit.
No, that was a
Yeah,
long time ago.
I got caught once. And man, was that tough to get past.
My radar: light rain starting in 10 minutes,
Yeah,
possibly stopping within the next 2 hours.
It's gonna
I
rain
got
all
that
day.
too.
Yeah, it's rained all. That's all right. It can rain. I don't care. I got to work to the end of the week anyway.
That's okay. You're fixing that dust shield or whatever that is. I can hear it when I'm
On
driving.
your van.
You're gonna fix it
Yeah.
tomorrow after work. I don't care if you put my.
I got it. Hold on. I got to go back on Mohawk here. I asked the question earlier. He answered it. So, I answered Don's question about the difference in the torsion rods. Mine had yellow paint on mine. I've never seen a color code. You just have to look at the size. I don't know. Mine had yellow right under the driver's seat. I don't know. The front end hasn't collapsed yet, so we're still good. I can imagine I do break a torsion rod, that would suck. Make a bitch getting onto a trailer. How good's that winch? You ain't getting a forklift under that car. You fuck the exhaust up. Pardon my language. It's not a derby car.
It will be about when you wreck it.
Oh no. How am I going to wreck it? It'll be somebody else's fault. Better the rod than the
Hey, look
cross
what happened to
member.
the Nelson.
I don't think I'm going to do 158 miles an hour in a quarter or an
Oh,
hour.
come on. Depending on what gear in there, you might.
The only white guy in the basketball class. I remember junior high, me and Ronnie signed up for basketball, and it was like, Mom made us quit because we got home after dark on the late bus. We had to be home by dark, so it was out. Just as well, we sucked.
White man can't jump.
We're not very athletic, but we'll play a hell of a game, you know.
I can jump. I just don't like to.
I'm in for volleyball, though.
Oh, I can play some volleyball.
We used to
I
go.
don't know about now, but back then I could.
Yeah, back then I could. Remember, there would be hot summer nights. We'd go down here to the park at 1 a.m. and get a volleyball game going.
Oh, we had quite a few people down there.
I've got ribbons for
Then they
first
got rid
place
of it.
volleyball.
Oh, then people screwed it up. Turned into trespassing after dark. It's like it's 85 degrees, man. Come on. 11 o'clock.
It's
11
not like
o'clock
we
at
jumped
night.
through the fence and went swimming.
Right.
Spindles. Mine has 74 F body. Spindles.
Have you ever played pickleball?
You're a killer on the badminton court. What's up, unfinished?
Is a badminton court big enough to call it a court? It's funny saying a badminton, you can whack the shit out of it, and then it slows down to suborbital speed in a matter of.
Yep.
Then it just goes over. It's like.
Yeah, it goes mock Jesus for about 4 feet.
Yeah,
We took badminton.
makes noise and everything.
We took
Yeah.
badminton last year to no name, but never even got it out.
I didn't have time. Saying Wendy got badminton for last year, but didn't have time to play it.
You know, we
We do.
bought.
What you do is you get it there and you set up. You just set it up, and people will.
That's
They
what we
will
were going
come.
to do last year, and we never got to.
They will come.
We bought
It's like-
one of those kits at Walmart that's got volleyball, badminton, all that stuff.
Right.
And I can't find it. We were going to set it up for Mother's Day.
Ask him if it's in a black case.
What the
When do you
hell is pickleball?
It's like a miniature version of tennis. It's got more of a ping pong paddle than it does a tennis racket.
They sell them over at work.
Pickles have balls.
They're like wiffle balls.
Oh my god!
They have them over at work.
Wendy says they're like wiffle
The
balls.
balls are like wiffle balls.
I know. Well, supposedly they put some pickleball courts in downtown at a couple of the parks, but I work for a living and work on a car. Kind of keeps me occupied.
Made my cousin mad. We pulled the red rubber in off of the bag.
Mohawk.
Oh my god!
I like that idea.
They're building pickleball at Smiley's. Wow.
I bought my
Badminton.
badminton at Walmart too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, you'll just have to set it up this year and people will come. I'm going to get off, man. I should be in bed. But I did want to come in and say hello and happy Tuesday and screw the rain.
Yeah. It's cool. Go get to bed, man. I'm going to be off here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
Take it easy.
Good evening, chat. Jason, Unfinished, Dan, Mohawk. Let me get up here. Unfinished. He deserves it twice. Or McDonald. I don't know if he's still here, but all right. Later, all.
Later, man. I love hitting golf balls with my ball bat, man. They disappear into orbit. I don't think I've ever played that pickleball. May have to look into it. Yes, I am here. This was in the kitchen, sneaking to the other wife is in the shower. Shame on you. What the heck? Okay. I've never played pickleball. Now I am too old to move that fast. I mean, I don't think, as long as you're not getting like diving for the freaking ball or anything, I'm sure you could play it. You know, I'm sure you could make it paced just as much as, you know, anything else. But my back's so damn tight, it's hard for me to, you know, do anything like I used to do. I mean, I used to dive for volleyballs all the time. And yeah, they'd probably have to peel me up off the ground if I tried something like that. I mean, we still hit the ball back and forth in the backyard. Your shoulders. Lots of old people play. It's big in Florida. There you go, Mohawk. No excuses. Yeah, we were throwing the volleyball around Sunday, and I just couldn't lunge as fast as I used to because it hurt my damn back. The new shuffleboard. I never played that either. It did not look like fun. COPD says otherwise. Well, shit. Sorry. I didn't know that. That sucks. Oh, man. Did you get to go out and work on anything, Mohawk? Old people retirement centers in Florida have the highest number of STDs. Good to know. Wow. I'll keep that in mind, old Mac. Holy moly. That's something I've never heard that before. Do look for cougars. Okay, all right, gotcha. Noted. They have lots of trouble with the older ladies doing things for money. Whoa. Well, I don't plan on going to Florida, so I'm good. You told him my lungs have lost 40% of their capacity. It's not bad, but not great either. Fuck, man. Sorry. That sucks. That really sucks. I hate to hear it. That limits you from all kinds of things. That's another reason why I quit smoking and all kinds of other dumb shit to try and, make it to where I can, go out and do things later in life. The old women there probably take their teeth out for extra money. Whoa. Wow. I'm pretty sure they said you can't catch an STD that way. Doing better than half. Keep an eye out for you. Pace little things. Yeah, that's. Be going to Florida more times this year for coasters. Whoa, Tom, are you not telling us something? Is it just coasters? I'm going to the Florida Zoo. SeaWorld again. Watch out for those upside down pineapples. Bro. Watched a rocket go off in Florida. New Smyrna Beach is the shark bite capital of the world. Yeah. Oh, man. As much as I hate to do it. I'm tired. I need to get my clothes folded. I need to go to bed. Upside down pineapple cake is my favorite. Good night, Tom. Have a good week, man. And if I go live, I'll probably do it on, I don't know. It'll be Saturday evening or early Sunday. So I've heard Florida is full of Jesus. Is it pineapples or pineapple cakes? Where are we going at here? dessert, not pizza. Well, it depends on if it's a pizza party, Dan. And the way everybody's putting it out there, it's probably a party. So, on that note, everybody have a good one. Everybody stay dry. Get out there, have fun, and we will catch you here soon. Otherwise, Jason has a minute. Hopefully he can do something Thursday, but we'll see. But other than that, you guys have a good week, and we will holler at you later. That's right, I'm finished. Thank you, Dan. And everybody else, talk to you later.